Alrighty, good Monday evening to you. Richard Scott. Want to update you on the latest on the winter weather threat coming in on Tuesday. This recording at 5:40 on Monday. Understand if you're looking at information that is from yesterday, a few days ago, it's outdated, it's old. Make sure you are looking at fresh information. If you're looking at this on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, just make sure it's updated information because things change. Winter weather changes a lot, and we'll probably continue to see some changes here in Alabama. First off, I want to show you today, we did top out in the low to mid 50s across Alabama, and you say, hey, does that help kind of warm up the ground? Well, not so fast. You remember back in January 2014, we had that big snow event. People were stranded on the roadways for hours and hours, some people overnight. We had a day identical to today's weather the day before that. In fact, the temperatures that day were in the low to mid 50s across Alabama, sunny day. It doesn't matter. The ground is still cold, and we got extremely cold air coming in. So just want to let you know, don't let the 50s today fool you because it's going to change. Here's a look at a radar. Things pretty quiet across Alabama. Nothing happening, but northwest of us, snow is breaking out over Arkansas. We got snow falling over portions of southern Missouri. Snow is falling over northwest Tennessee. This is all going to expand and move southeast overnight tonight. Here's a look from Tuscaloosa. Sun is already set on a clear evening. Temperature 52, wind is currently calm. Temperatures tonight will drop back below freezing before you wake up tomorrow morning, likely starting off the day either in the low 30s or upper 20s, but as the Arctic front comes in, temperature's going to drop like a rock. And interesting to note, most of the snow is going to be behind the front. So you got moisture and snow overriding the cold front, the cold air. It's going to be a cold day tomorrow. Temperatures again currently in the 40s already in Jasper and Coleman with that clear sky, allowing temperature to drop pretty fast. Linden in the 40s, Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, you'll drop fast too. Dew points are currently in the low 20s now. Watch warning map, we got a winter weather advisory for all of Alabama, and that includes for the Tennessee border all the way down to the coastal counties. That includes Mobile and Baldwin counties, and obviously all of central Alabama in that. Northwest Mississippi, you got a winter storm warning, and the deal with that is the criteria here in central Alabama for a winter storm warning is 2 inches of snow or more, and it doesn't look like we're going to make it quite to 2 inches of snow, although we'll have to watch that carefully. Understand, these winter weather setups can be incredibly tricky, and snow amounts can often be off by a little bit, so we need to watch that. So here we go tonight. This is 3:30 in the morning. Tomorrow morning, we got a snow that is up around Tupelo back towards Memphis, snowing pretty heavily there. Snow comes into northwest Alabama during the morning hours. Here's 1 o'clock. Snow should be falling at that point for Tuscaloosa, around Birmingham and Gadsden, down towards Livingston. We go into the evening hours. 5:30, snow is just about to come to an end for the Tuscaloosa area. Birmingham, Gadsden still snowing down to the south, but note the temperatures, how cold it is, and dropping. Into the evening hours, snow continues. This is 9:30 tomorrow night, down around Alexander City, Lineville, Rockford, Montgomery, Auburn, still snowing there. And by around 4:30 in the morning, we are bitterly cold here in Alabama. Again, there's the times of arrival for northwest Alabama, around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and that continues until about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. Central Alabama, really for areas like Reform, Jasper, Coleman, beginning around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Tuscaloosa closer to lunch. And then down towards Demopolis and Talladega, Clanton, Marion. Snow should begin down that way sometime around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, continuing through at least 11 o'clock for our far southeast counties. So again, this is going to be a pretty long duration where we'll see some snow across Alabama. Snow should be pretty light, and generally speaking, we're looking at about a ½ inch to 1 inch in the counties in gray, most of our area. Northwest Alabama, 1 to 3 inches up around Hamilton towards Muscle Shoals and back towards Tupelo, Mississippi. So again, that's where the heavier snow totals are. And it is interesting to note there could be a second maximum somewhere across central Alabama where there could be some totals over 1 inch. We'll have to watch that carefully. Understand this will continue to change. Traffic issues, a big deal. We're going to have major bridge and road icing across much of Alabama. So snow falls, it will initially melt just a little bit on the roads and then immediately freeze as temperatures will be bitterly cold. And again, we're talking about Tuesday, and roads could be in bad shape through midday on Wednesday. In fact, there could be some areas that are kind of protected from the sun and the shady areas that could be icy through midday on Thursday. So again, that's the latest on that. That includes everybody in central Alabama. So 20s tonight. Temperatures falling tomorrow. That 51, by the way, that's an old number. Should be in the 20s all day tomorrow. Here's your forecast. Starting off around sunrise, close to 30 degrees on Tuesday. We'll be down into the mid-20s as the snow begins in their area. Wednesday, most of us stay at or below freezing. Look at the temperature Wednesday morning, 13. Some areas north of Interstate 20 could be in the single digits. Mid-teens Wednesday night. Thursday, we're well above freezing. Mid-40s Thursday afternoon. And the weekend, we're in the 60s. So again, we've got some warmer days coming up. Hey, reminder, if you go over to WVUA23.com and click on the weather tab, we've got our information for our blog. Again, we've got information rolling on that as well. Facebook, Twitter, just look for me, Richard Scott, on Facebook and Twitter. I'm on there with updates as well. And a lot of folks are able to ask questions and things like that on there. So good source and a way to reach me personally. So, all right, that'll be it for this update. We'll have more updates coming up. I'll have another one a little later on this evening. And obviously tomorrow, lots and lots of updates on social media, Facebook, Twitter, TV, you name it, will be on there. All right, have a good evening.